Well, the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers going at it yesterday in the ALCS, and it was Houston with the hot bat as they get the victory 8-5. There is more baseball for you tonight, a doubleheader. It actually starts early out here on the West Coast. 2:07 on TBS, and then your nightcap will be another game out of that Houston-Texas series that now sits with Texas up 2-1. Also, Phil Mickelson is talking about an improved roster and improved just overall experience that you're going to get this year with Live Golf, and they're trying to keep fans in mind. Their whole idea is that most people don't like golf because they're bored. And so if you're bored, why not do things to liven it up a little bit and maybe open the gate to a whole new generation of golfers? He had this to say about season 2.
This was kind of the idea at the beginning. Like we thought, okay, we'll have the team championship, we'll have the individual part, we'll have the team part. But all of that is flexible and should be evolved so that based on fans' needs and wants, as well as television and other entities, so it's easier to understand and it becomes more appealing.
I'd like to go to an event. It's hard to go to a PGA thing, and they have Live Golf out at Pumpkin Ridge. If that comes back, could easily grab a ticket to that. Finally, Prime Video tonight, 5:15. If you haven't paid up your membership, you're going to miss the game. Jaguars against the Saints. Now, right now, the Saints are favored by 2, but if word comes out that Trevor Lawrence is going to play, they're on a 4-game winning streak. That could really flip the board. So if you are confident that he's going to go, you could bet this hour. If not, you might want to wait. We'll let you know what we're thinking in about an hour. There's your sports.
Coming up next, we've got your tickets to go see Dave Chappelle. He's going to be at the Moda Center December 7th. You could be there, too. We're going to play Pumpkin Spice, Real or Fake. You know, these companies are trying to capitalize. Everyone's trying to capitalize on this pumpkin spice craze.
It's just ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Everywhere you go, you see pumpkin spice flavored items and scented things. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
So we're going to give you some of these items. Some are real. Some are completely made up by us. You just got to point out which is which. Need callers 10 and 11 right now. 866-445-1059. That's 866-445-1059. We'll play after Sublime. It's Tanner, Drew, and Laura. Gonna play Pumpkin Spice Real or Fake here in a second for Dave Chappelle tickets. Real fast, though, Adele, the singer Adele, is a wonderful singer.
Yep.
Yeah.
She actually revealed that she quit drinking a few months ago.
Oh.
Really?
And the reason that caught my eye is because I've been drinking, maybe tossing the beers back a little too much lately.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I told myself that January will be dry for me. I'm definitely going to do a dry January.
Okay.
Why am I waiting this long? Because it's the holidays and I need to get through that.
Yeah,
And I
no,
need
holidays
to- I need to
hurt.
drink.
It's really hard to get through. It's a hard time of year to say, okay, I'm just going to quit cold turkey. You know what I mean? That's like an
Right.
unattainable goal for a lot of people, I think. So Jan 1 it's a good, launch point to just
But
start over, take a break.
I've already kind of started because I haven't had anything to drink in a week. And I'm very proud of myself.
Yeah,
That's
that's
great.
great.
And
That's a good job.
But when Thanksgiving comes around and stuff, I'm gonna go
Sure.
crazy again.
Yeah.
Gonna start drinking.
I know, and Laura does these dry January things. We're going to get around to that, and you guys are going to be looking at me like, so what's your plan for January? I'm like, oh.
Like, no, well, one of us has to drink, and that's got to be me.
Honestly, it's actually written in someone's got to be drinking.
Yeah.
I'll fall on the sword. It's fine.
So that's my plan. But congratulations to Adele for a few months of sobriety.
I wonder why-
Congratulations to you.
Yeah. I mean,
Thanks.
I wonder what prompted that, though. Because, I mean,
What, for her?
yeah, she has a song on her
We'll
album
find about
called...
your incident later. But what happened?
Yeah, exactly.
She revealed that she was a borderline alcoholic in her 20s.
I stopped drinking. When did I stop drinking? It feels like forever. Maybe like 3.5 months ago. It's boring. Oh my God, it's boring. I mean, I was literally borderline alcoholic for quite a lot of my 20s, but I miss it so much. I cut out caffeine, so enjoy your whiskey sour.
I think I heard caffeine and whiskey sour. Everything else was top tiddly bop dip dip dip.
Yeah.
Can't really
It's like, I
understand.
got to have my caffeine. You enjoy your whiskey sour.
She sounds like she's from a poor part of England.
Yeah, she's not too far from London either. It just must be from a rough and tumble area.
Yeah, what's that movie where they're trying to teach them the proper way to speak? Because I don't think she's speaking that.
I'm not sure. I mean, God, it seems like every British movie they're coming at your speaking.
Yeah, it's a musical.
Man, I don't know. I honestly can't even tell the difference normally.
You can't?
No.
No, I can hear it.
Whoa, you can't hear a grimy versus the Queen's English?
I don't know.
I mean, I love Adele, and I'll tell you right now, that is not the Queen's English.
Yeah, Grimy was like Dick Van Dyke in Mary Poppins. He kind of had that
Yeah.
sound.
You've been through it a bit more than the rest of them.
Yeah, I guess it's their version of like the South. Their
Yeah,
version of.
Alright.
to say that
White
the,
trash, I
I mean,
guess.
if you were British and you were like, I can't tell the difference between South and West
Yeah,
Coast,
no,
it'd be
I
like,
get-
do you have ears?
I get it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not listening close
Yeah, which
enough.
is fair enough. Not everyone's deserving of a hearing.
Well, it's time to play a game that we've been playing all week. It's called Pumpkin Spice, Real or Fake.
Ooh, my little pumpkin spice. Ooh, 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 you make me feel so
nice.
Ooh, 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 you know that I'm your goo.
I love you, I love you, I love you. We're going to read off some pumpkin spice items. Some are real, some are completely made up. You just got to point out which is which to win the tickets to David Chappelle. Coming to the Moda Center December 7th.
The Big D.
Our contestant's name is Kayla. She's calling from Vancouver. Good morning, my little pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice. Good morning. So nice.
Pumpkin spice.
I know that I'm your goo.
Pumpkin spice. Oh.
I love you.
Good morning, Kayla.
Good morning.
She's like,
She's
what did I
like,
walk
what
into?
did I sign up for?
Hell.
you know how to play the game, right? It's easy.
Yes.
I'm going to read off some pumpkin spice items. You got to get at least 3 out of the 5 to win. If you don't win, you have to listen to us give the Dave Chappelle tickets to somebody who did nothing,
Oh, no.
which would, I think, would burn a little bit,
Oh,
right?
man.
I think that would burn.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
All right, it's time for a game of pumpkin spice, real or fake. These are pumpkin spice Jell-O instant pudding. Pumpkin spice Jell-O instant pudding. Is that real or fake?
I'm going to say that is fake.
Is that fake?
No.
Sorry, that is a real item.
And
It's
you can see it. I can visualize it right
Yeah.
now.
pumpkin spice Jell-O instant pudding. It sounds awful.
Pudding.
All right, you tell if this is real or fake. Pumpkin spice Coca-Cola. Pumpkin spiced Coca-Cola. I said it weird.
Coca-Cola.
Is that real or fake?
That's fake.
Is that fake? That is fake.
Nice job.
1 and 1.
Pumpkin spice latte body mist. Pumpkin spice latte body mist. Is that real or fake? Take your time.
Yeah, we have all day for you.
That's real.
Is that real?
Yeah. Because who doesn't want to smell like a pumpkin spice latte fresh out of the shower?
That is disgusting.
Get the sense she's Googling this, but
Yeah,
that's
exactly. Can you slow your Google?
I get the sense she's Googling all these. Pumpkin
Not Googling anything. I'm thinking about it.
All right. Pumpkin spice ring pops. Real or fake? Pumpkin spice ring pops.
That.
I just type this into Google.
Oh, that's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Pumpkin spice ring pops.
No, she's not Googling this
Back
at all.
out of this browser.
Fake.
Is that fake? Yes, that's fake. Is that it? Is that a win?
That's
think
the
that's
game.
it.
Good God.
Yeah.
I just felt like we played the 3-cup game with a gypsy.
No. She played that totally legit.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm thinking about it 45 minutes later.
Well, I mean, she did get that first one wrong, so.
Yeah, it's a good way to rope a dope.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations, Kayla. You won yourself Dave Chappelle tickets. The show's December 7th. Congratulations. We will see you there, okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Kayla.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there it is. We have one more pair tomorrow. Just one more pair to see the GOAT.
Big
Yes.
finish.
Dave Chappelle. When you guys saw him last time at the Moda Center, how long did he perform for? Because the first time I saw him, he performed for over 3 hours.
I don't think it was that long, but then again, I was taking a nap.
He came with a squad too, so
yeah.
who's Jeffrey Ross?
Oh,
the,
yeah,
the
Jeff-
guy
yeah,
from
yeah.
all the roasts.
Yeah, he's funny.
He hosted the event.
Okay.
So he kept coming out, which was pretty sweet. And then some of the other guys who used to write and be on Chappelle's show were with him too. So I think you'll get an onslaught of guys.
That's great. When I saw Chappelle in Detroit, and Jeff Ross hosted that too.
They swore a lot. Like, I don't know if anyone
I'm
swore
sure.
that much in 3 hours in a long time, but that's what
first-
you can expect.
Yeah, the first act was interesting. I thought the guy who he kept talking about WAP,
Yeah.
but he kept saying it. I was like, please, can we stop?
Laura had those arms crossed
Stop. I
up
was
for
like,
that guy.
no.
Chappelle got those arms back open.
I think that's
but
why she took a nap and fell asleep.
Yeah.
went to her safe place.
All right, we got your chance at $1,000 every single hour. Details on how to win that money. Listen to this.
Well, I think we all knew it was coming. Netflix has announced price hikes. The premium plan jumping from $20 to $23 a month. The basic, which you can't get anymore unless you're already an existing subscriber, that's going from $10 to $12. The ad-supported tier and standard plans will remain the same price. So,
How much did you say the premium plan was?
premium plan goes from $20 to $23
That's
a month for Netflix.
That's crazy. Remember when it was $7?
Yeah,
the good old
It
days.
still is if you got commercials like
I
this
can't do
gal right here.
commercials. I just can't do the commercials.
Yeah.
Just
So
take
how-
that bullet.
How often do the commercials play when you have that version?
How I don't know. It's not like a distracting amount. At least it probably would be for you guys. But they're usually only
We're not to be bothered.
yeah. Well, it's like 30 to 90-second pause in your programming. So I mean,
How many times?
only a couple.
Like every 6 minutes.
No, it is not every 6 minutes. But I mean, like the price difference between $7 and $23.
Yeah, but
that's
you're
crazy.
You're a super squeaky little one. You can't have like 3 TVs going at once. Like I got a farm of people. They have to have their flicks.
Yeah, I get it.
If I'm
It's
like,
just,
you know, we got one
such-
TV and it's got commercials, you look like a Grinch.
It is such a racket, though, don't you?
It's a
think?
lot of money, man. $23. If it goes any higher than that, I'm gonna get rid
Still
of it.
better than any other one that's not HBO.
Yeah, I mean,
if it goes
yeah.
any more than $23, I'm gone.
Speaking
And
of,
then until Stranger Things final season comes back, then I'll get it.
You'll pay
and then I'll
whatever.
immediately
that
cancel.
better be the best season you've ever
Yeah.
seen in your life of television. Speaking of prices going up, the price of the life-saving COVID medication Paxlovid is doubling in the coming months. Pfizer announced yesterday the change in the list price comes as the U.S. transitions from a system in which the government purchased this medication and provided it for free to a more traditional commercial marketplace. So the list price before insurance is going to be nearly $1,400 for a 5-day supply. That is 2.6 times higher than the current $530 per course price paid by the U.S. government.
Oh yeah.
So,
That's great. We cared
makes
about you
sense.
for a couple of years.
Not anymore, though. So those days are all behind us. And finally, if you're trying to spruce up your license plates, you guys, new B license plates supporting pollinator research are going to be available to us starting on November 1st. Oregon State University worked with a young artist, and I thought this was pretty cool, to design the Pollinator Paradise plates featuring the native managed honeybee and the wild yellow-faced bumblebee. The license plate was actually designed by 16-year-old Merrick Stanton, who is a high school student at Summit Learning Charter School in Estacada.
That's cool.
The new plates can be
Congratulations.
available at the DMV offices and also some auto dealers. You can also apply for them online.
All right, thank you, Laura. Coming up next, we are going to play the 4 and get somebody qualified for a new Lazy Boy, which means we need callers 1 through 4 right now. 866-445-1059 is the phone number. Also, your next chance to go fund yourself and score $1,000 in cash is coming up right after Journey on The Brew. All right. We got a brand new lazy boy on the line here. I love my lazy boy, man. So does my dogs. They climb in, and I'm like,
yeah.
dude, get the hell out of my chair.
He's like, bro, no, have you sat in this thing? It's so comfortable.
Constant battle for that seat.
We well, Drew, actually explain how the game's played before I butcher it.
We've got 4 contestants on 4 different phone lines. They're going to take turns eliminating each other by just calling out a phone line, but they don't know what line they're on. So it could be them, it could be their neighbor. When one remains, they're qualified for a brand new Lazy Boy.
Let's meet our contestants in no particular order. Calling from Washougal. The Shug.
Big Shug.
Good morning.
His name is Justin. What up, dude?
Good morning. How you guys doing?
We're doing well. What's the preferred weed shop in Washougal?
There actually are none. I don't think they're. I think they're illegal. in Los Angeles.
Banned up here.
See.
Because you can't,
Bunch of prudes.
you can't have your weed in city limits up in the Shug.
All right, well, that's unfortunate, I guess.
Shug's blunts.
Well, you can
sounds
always
amazing.
just what's next door, like Camas. Maybe drive to Vancouver, get your weed.
You
Yeah,
play,
I
call
think-
the place
I think
Shug Night.
Vancouver's the safest bet.
You call Beefwater. He'll drive someone.
Yeah, exactly. He knows the guy in a parking lot.
All right, let's meet our next contestant.
Yeah.
He's calling from Albany, all the way down in Albany. His name is Chris. Good morning, Chris.
Morning, how's it going?
It's going well, my friend. Our next contestant is calling from Salem, working our way up. Yeah, his name is Jonas. Good morning. I won't do it.
Good morning, guys.
I
You
was
know I
going
want to do it.
I was
Go
going
ahead.
to.
So you can do it.
His name is Jonas.
There it is.
That's all.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I've heard it.
And finally, calling from Hillsboro, his name is Justin.
2 Justins?
Oh, I'm sorry, Jason.
Oh, I was like,
Jason.
whoa.
It's Jason. Hey, Jason.
It's
There can
Jason.
only be one.
Hello, hello.
When I was a kid, I had 2 twin friends that were Justin and Jason.
Whoa.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Justin and Justin. I was like, that's messed up.
They look alike and their name the same. No, Justin and Jason fell out of a tree
no.
and was like all messed up for like 3 months. But then he bounced right back. But he was
Did he
weird.
walk crooked so mom could tell him apart?
Yeah,
You know,
that
you
probably
get a
helped.
couple dents in your head, it makes it easier for mom.
You can tell Jason's got a limp.
All right, guys. You know how to play the game, right? Everyone knows how to play the 4.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Let's get somebody qualified for a new lazy boy. Let's go to Jonas first. Jonas in Salem, which line should we eliminate first? Line 1? Line 2? Line
I'm
3?
gonna pick one.
Line 1, he says.
Okay, no
Right out of the
hesitation.
gate.
Heater.
Jonas, you just eliminated Chris.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Man knows what he
Bing
wants.
bong.
Bing
bong.
sir.
Bing bong.
All right, let's go to Justin and Washougal. Justin, which line should we eliminate?
Line 3.
Line 3, he's going with.
Mm-hmm.
Justin, you just eliminated yourself.
Oh,
Oh,
What a tragic day. This is a tragic day.
no.
it is a tragic day.
Let's go to Jason in Hillsboro. Which line should we eliminate next, broski?
Oh, let's go 2.
Line 2, he says. Jason, you just eliminated Jonas! Congratulations, Jason. You're qualified for a new
Jonas.
lazy boy.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Nice.
Jason, if you win the grand prize, where are you going to put your lazy boy?
I'm going to put it right next to the couch where my whole entire family sits so I can sit comfortably.
Yay, he will
that's
be an
right.
island on his lazy boy.
Good.
Yes, I'll have my own island.
All right, brother. And you keep that to yourself, all right? You don't let the kids sit in it. Drew doesn't let his kids sit in it. As a matter of fact, if he calls the house and says, get the kids out of my chair.
You can like feel it in his bones.
drive home.
His toes start tingling.
Yeah.
He's like, I feel
Yeah,
like
you-
somebody's in my chair.
You plant your flag like America did with the moon. That's ours now.
Yeah, you just
All
take
right.
a stuffed
Dang it,
animal and
you
you
got it.
punt it across the room if they're in your chair.
All right, buddy, hang on the phone. We'll get your info, and congrats. You also have another chance at 1059thebrew.com if you want to get qualified for New Lazy Boy, so
Yep.
Bing.
log on.
Well, last night, a little baseball action as they're really ramping up ahead of the World Series at this point. The Astros kept their hopes alive. If you lose this one, you're up against the ropes. The Astros take it 8-5 as Texas now leads the series 2-1. Doubleheader today starting at 2. That early game action, how nice it would be to be in Arizona right now. Not down 2-0 in your series, but to be able to go party at 2 p.m. Pretty nice. That's on TBS Nightcap, Houston and Texas. Also, Phil Mickelson speaking out about Live Golf. You know, people love to smash it. It is only in its second year. I'm guessing the second year of the NBA, Major League Baseball, or you name it sport. Remember UFC? They were fighting in jeans. You go a long way in a little while. Mickelson had this to say about season 2.
This was kind of the idea at the beginning. Like we thought, okay, we'll have the team championship, we'll have the individual part, we'll have the team part. But all of that is flexible and should be evolved so that based on fans' needs and wants, as well as television and other entities, so it's easier to understand and it becomes more appealing.
If you can have a Coors Light in one hand, you're betting on the hole in the other hand, having a good time in the sun, I think it's going to be more appealing for a lot of people, and you don't have to worry about the hoity-toity. Tonight, Jaguars and Saints. We don't have confirmation that Trevor Lawrence will play tonight, but there is nobody saying anything to the contrary right now, and the line sits at 2. So I would take Jacksonville on the money line to keep the winning going. Remember, their coach does have a Super Bowl trophy under his arm. 5:15, Prime Video. Come on, Jags. There's your sports.
Thank you very much. All right, coming up next, we're going to do a new segment called Emergency Room Horror Stories.
Oh.
Because Drew was at the hospital recently with Amy, obviously when they were having their third baby.
Yeah.
I was at that same hospital just earlier this week for a test on my lungs. I have to get my lungs checked once a year because of this sarcoidosis that I have.
It's a wild spot over there.
And the things that I saw and even overheard was just bonkers.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to know, have you ever seen something insane happen at an emergency room or the hospital? Like you're there to get something sewed up because maybe you cut yourself, or
and now you're in it.
Yeah, you got hurt playing football or whatever, and now somebody's methed out and attacked a nurse.
I mean, it's not great for the nurse, but that stuff happens.
Yeah, but what happened? Because there's nutty things that happen all the time at hospitals these days.
Yeah, and we're talking like
it's like the airport.
Outside the realm of like what's normal. Like, yeah, a guy chopped his finger off and he was bleeding all over the place. Yeah, that's typical stuff. Maybe you'd see at the ER, but like
the guy chopped his finger off and then chew it.
And then throw it at somebody. Yeah,
was he eating his neighbor at the time?
866-445-1059. Drew's got one.
Oh, yeah.
I've got one. We want to hear yours. Emergency room horror stories. Your call's coming up after Heart. It's Tanner, Drew, and Laura. Happy Thursday. And it's now time to introduce a new segment called Tales from the ER. We want to know if you've ever seen anything crazy go down at a hospital.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I was at the hospital recently for a checkup, I heard, I had to go there because I was kind of sick. I went to the emergency room.
Yeah.
But I heard that code gray like a dozen times. And then I finally asked them, like, what the hell's a code gray? And they're like, oh, that just means somebody's flipping out and attacking staff.
Oh,
my
yeah,
God. It
you
has
know.
its own code.
And I heard it like literally a dozen times. So
They're having to employ full-on security teams like you're at a concert
yeah.
in these places.
Have you seen anything nutty happen? You know, every time you go to the ER, it's packed. There's a lot of people, and it's crazy things can happen. 866-445-1059. Drew, you were at the hospital recently, obviously, with Amy.
I was.
Having baby number 3, and you saw something kind of nutty.
And it's especially nuts because they're on different protocols. People have been shot at the hospital. So all weekend and anytime after 6 p.m., you have to enter and exit the hospital. Whether you're having a kid or you know donating a kidney, it all comes through the emergency room, through a metal detector and so on. So if you're at normal business hours, no worries. But we were having this baby almost 100% of the time during emergency room entry. And so right before Amy was to have her epidural, you've got like a few minutes to try and get like a sip of coffee and maybe a bagel or something.
Right.
So I walked downstairs into what I thought was a standard lobby, but I opened a double door into an emergency room. And there lies a man in a fire blanket, rolling around like he's on fire, screaming for a physician.
Oh, my God.
And I'm like, and he's clearly not on fire, tweaking.
He's on something. He's
like
not
crazy.
on fire.
And I look up at the desk expecting a code gray or whatever.
Yeah.
And the poor ladies working there are typing like it is Tuesday at 2 p.m. Like a tweaker can be rolling out of control, no worries.
And they're unfazed.
Unfazed. So I have to honestly step over this man in order to get through the entryway and leave the place. I'm thinking, okay, well, they're not going to allow that to continue. I'm going to get the coffees, come back. I'm trying to be quick. I get back inside, and now he's in a chair, but he's in the chair that he's dragged in front of my entrance.
Oh,
so
no.
I'm like, dude, how did he do that? And so
Super strength. He's on PCP. What
So I
do
walk
you
up
expect?
to the desk, and the ladies are like, hey, yeah, sorry about him. How can we help you? I'm like, we're having a baby upstairs, like, any minute. I got to get through that door. And she's like, okay, I'll buzz you through. And I walk over, and the guy looks up at me, foaming at the mouth, and he sees I've got a tray of coffees and like a little bag of sandwiches.
Yeah.
And he just looks at me and he goes, give me a coffee. like Teen Wolf when he turns over. And I just looked at him, I was like, God. And my only response was just, no. And he looked at me and like he kind of half like shut it down. He's all, what? And I go, absolutely not. I'm like, there's a pregnant lady upstairs and she's more aggressive than you. And I went upstairs and that was my interaction. But this is...
You think you're scary. What's till a pregnant woman doesn't get her coffee?
Yeah, you better watch yourself. So I took off and my thought process was, that was directly below us, just like a couple floors. We're in this serene, having a baby. Downstairs, they are shaking and screaming and fighting.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, the mood can change a lot in 2 floors.
It really can.
You know?
It really can. So if we want to know if you were in the emergency room or the hospital and you saw something nuts, it's time for Tales from the Emergency Room. We got a couple of talkback messages, but first let's go to, I think it's Lloyd. Good morning, Lloyd.
Hey, so I used to work in the emergency department, and so maybe it's not fair for me to call in and say what's the worst thing you ever saw, but...
You saw a lot of things.
Worst thing... yeah, lots. But the worst was an assault on a nurse that a patient was punching in the face, and I was the first person that could make it there and had to wrestle the person to the ground. And, this nurse has been scarred for life, but it's important for people to understand that does go on, and it's not quite fair that...
And do we know why the person attacked the nurse for no reason?
Yeah, I was going to say, what causes a person to get so angry that they need to punch a nurse in the face?
This was a person that was back in the behavioral health area and had been very calm, but just decided to unleash one day. And for me, personally, to see anybody, but let alone a female nurse that's just there to help, being punched repeatedly in the face. And luckily I was able to help in some way and get the patient out from her.
Did you mollywop that dude, or like what did you do? Did you clean the floor with him, or did you just have to hold him down?
You know, I opened up the door, and my first thought was I'm about to get my butt kicked by this guy because he was not small. But I just tackled
probably
him.
has that meth strength. That meth strength, you know?
He's all in.
Scary.
So you tackle him, chicken wing him?
But I did. It got down, and the cool thing, the only cool thing about it was later, security came up to me and they were like, "Man, we were watching your takedown on the security camera."
Oh, that's great.
That was awesome.
Give that to me for my TikTok, guys.
Oh, yeah. Can I get that?
Thanks, man.
I like that they were just hanging out watching it on a monitor. Now they got it. They got it.
Look what's going down
Dude,
the
I'm
hall.
about to go on break. This is the last thing I need right
We'll
now.
see how it
story,
plays
man. Appreciate
out.
the
We'll
call.
go clean it up like hockey refs.
Let's go to Scott. It's Tanner, Drew, and Laura. Good morning.
Yeah, I have an emergency room nightmare story for you.
What happened? First turn your radio off. I'm being tested today. I'm being
having
tested.
a heart attack.
No, hold on a second.
And
Hold on.
went to-
Gonna give us a heart attack.
Yeah, hold on. You got to turn your radio off.
Okay, radio is off.
All right, now go ahead.
Okay, my fiance went into the emergency room having a heart attack at the local hospital, and they made him wait 16 and a half hours having a heart attack and allowed several people to go in ahead of him
That seems,
having a heart attack.
Yeah, it seems. Did they forget about him out there? I mean, that doesn't seem right.
Well, how bad was the heart attack?
You're going to be fine.
Well, he
I mean,
wound
is
up
it one of
having
those deals
to
where-
have. Well, he wound up having to have a heart attack, having to have heart surgery, and had cardiac stents put in his heart.
Pretty good.
I think you got to play it up in the
intense.
lobby a little bit more.
Yeah.
You like the guy who was rolling around with that fire blanket, somewhere between that and where you guys were at. You got to get
Yeah.
yourself seen.
Like, you got to step it up and pee your pants, dude. We got to get a room.
Yeah, you got to start. You got to foam. Give him mementos.
Thank you for the call. We appreciate it. We got some talkback messages through the iHeartRadio app. You can send us a message anytime. Download it for your cell phone. It's free. And once you have the brew streaming, press the microphone button to record a little something.
Yeah.
What's up, Tanner, Drew, and Laura Roop, Amazon delivery driver. I had the 6 teeth pulled. I was being wheeled into the emergency room by a buddy of mine, actually, and he dropped me. He was the paramedic, and I guess he didn't have the thing right, and they dropped me.
That sucks.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, to get dropped by the hospital staff.
Oh, whoops! I didn't lock it. Sorry, bro.
Or I guess his buddy. Being dropped at all by anybody.
Not cool.
You know, accidents happen.
We got another talkback.
Hey, Big John here. I used to work for a local ambulance company, and one night they got a call for a guy that stuck a gerbil up his butt.
Oh, boy.
How?
Whoa, wah.
A gerbil?
How do you? Never mind. I don't think I
do you
want
wanna know?
Get a little food.
More of your calls and talkbacks coming up. 1059 The Brew. It's Portland's rock station. Tanner, Drew, and Laura. Got our promotions director, Beefwater, in here.
What's up, man?
And we are talking about emergency room horror stories. You know, a lot of us have been to the hospital recently. Nothing for anything terrible. I had a checkup. Drew had his baby, you know. But while we were there, we saw all sorts of crazy things happen. I was there getting my lungs checked on Tuesday, and they had valet parking. So as I was waiting for my car to show back up, I overheard the valet guys. There's 3 of them standing over by that little booth. And they're like, yeah, man, it just happened earlier today. And I didn't really know what they were talking about. I tuned in right when he was like, yeah, and he punched her right in the face, and there's blood all over the street right there.
Whoa.
And he pointed to the ground, and there was a bunch of blood on the street. Because apparently earlier that morning, somebody punched a woman in the face and then ran off.
It just doesn't it feel like the emergency room is ground zero for trouble? Like it's where everybody meets for trouble or the aftermath of it.
I don't know if there's a place that I can walk into and feel automatically so uncomfortable than the emergency room.
I'm never comfortable in there.
I'm also scared that I'm going to just catch like tuberculosis.
All of it, dude. Like the
risk
germs,
the whole way.
Like everybody's just in misery, hanging out. They're slumped over, sitting in chairs. They're moaning. They're throwing up in bags. Like it's a terrible place.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, if you were to get punched in the face somewhere, wouldn't you want it to be at the emergency room? Like you're already there.
A good spot. Well, I mean, the entire time there's a security guard. I went through this lobby for days, you know, so it was over and over. And almost every time there was someone being talked down by a security guard. Like, can we lower our voices?
When I was walking out, I clearly missed an incident because they were talking about like, I've just got to calm down. I just got to calm down.
Yeah.
This was the security guard.
They are in Hell's Kitchen.
It is so scary at the ER.
Yeah.
It's like the airport. I don't know what it is. People are crazy on the airplanes in the sky. People are crazy at the emergency rooms. People are crazy at Costco's.
I think the emergency room, well, I guess there might be some similarities there. The wait times. You know what I mean? Like when you're out of control in regards to like how it's affecting your day. Emergency room, you're going to sit there for 4 hours, 5 hours.
Totally.
And getting nothing.
It's a high trauma DMV.
Yeah.
We gotta. Sorry, go ahead, Laura.
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say. Oh no, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, there it is.
Not important. Not important.
Laura. Getting loose.
I wish.
Loose Laura with the bong hits.
Bong hit McGriff.
We do have a couple of talkback messages. You can send us one anytime through the iHeartRadio app. Download it for your cell phone. It's free.
Hey, Big John here.
Oh, we already heard that one. We heard that one. Sorry.
Big Jan.
Big Jan.
So I was a nurse, and the worst thing I saw at the emergency room was actually an assault on a patient because nobody believed that this patient who we kept seeing over and over, symptoms were actually real. And this patient had come in and was actually paralyzed. And, oh God, patient actually had a rare disorder that caused her potassium to shift. And, yeah, she was paralyzed.
Oh, man.
Man, and they're like, come on, you can move.
Yeah.
Like, that was a little impolite.
Hi, it's Tanner, Drew, and Laura. Good morning.
Hello.
Hi.
This is Lusty Ping.
Hi, Rusty Ping.
Okay. No, Lusty. Lusty.
Sorry, Lusty.
Don't get it twisted.
I-N-G.
All right, what's going on, Lusty Ping?
I have my DD-214 in hand, and I'm coming down to your office, your front door, right now.
Wait, is this Mr. Anonymous, actually?
It is.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And I don't want to be called anonymous anymore.
Oh, all right. Okay.
I am bringing down full documentation.
Okay.
And anybody wants to question my military background, I'm bringing down full documentation, my DD-214.
All right.
Right now.
Well, I believe you. I mean, you don't have to prove anything to me. I believe you.
And didn't your superiors just tell you to not do that?
I was just at the doctor yesterday.
Oh, they told him
yesterday.
They told him to not share anything classified. I don't know that his documents. I don't think they care about his documents anymore.
The whole thing.
Share whatever you want. You were dishonorably discharged. I don't know. So yeah,
you just said dishonorable.
No,
you just said dishonorable discharge.
I'm not saying
Is that
you were.
what that dude said?
I'm not saying you were. I'm not saying you were dishonorably.
We have
discharged.
we don't even know
On
you.
my DD-214, it says honorable discharge.
That's good. No, I believe
great.
it. I was just making a joke. So you don't have to prove anything to me, bro.
Not funny.
Okay.
Not funny.
You're right. You're right.
Man, bringing a lot of heat.
It was kind of funny.
Yeah. See, this is what it's like in the ER.
Yeah,
It's
right.
it's
yeah,
a lot
we're
of
having one of those experiences
exactly.
right now.
We're having a code gray.
Yeah, no, it's all good, Mr. Anonymous. Or what do you want to be called again?
Lusty
Luster.
Ping?
Lusty Ping.
That is on my birth certificate. That is my real name. That is
Okay.
not a nickname.
All right. That's cool. Lusty's a cool name. Can we call you like Lust? That's kind of weird, but
Mm-hmm.
I really don't like that because there's no reason to shorten it. It's only 5 letters.
all right.
All my veteran buddies.
fair.
Okay.
Fair enough.
There are only 5 people in the United States named Lusty Ping. Google it.
Okay.
Now,
I 100% believe that.
Hardcore.
I made the front page in 2013,
For what?
and you can look it up.
Is it because you
right
killed
now.
that guy with the phone cord?
No.
Oh.
No.
Whoa.
Very separate incidents.
How many
Okay.
people have you killed? Do you know?
I can't. Obviously I can't.
Are we in single digits or double
Obviously,
digits?
I can't say that.
Are we in single or doubles? though?
Everything I said was true and accurate, and I got in trouble for it.
All right. Well,
That's probably best to, keep your secrets close to the vest then if it's so classified.
yeah, maybe
Nope,
you shouldn't
no.
call a radio show.
And
live
if
on
more veterans would talk about it, then maybe we could get a few things solved.
That'd be good. We
and
need
that's
that
why,
for sure.
because they won't talk about it.
Well, also let's just point out we do support our military here on this program.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we absolutely do.
We're
pal.
letting you talk right now, buddy. We're all
Okay.
friends here.
Sure.
Okay.
No, you don't have to show anything to me.
Yeah,
please
we're
don't come
good.
down here.
No, I think I need to talk to your boss.
Okay.
I'll give you the number. All right, hang
yeah,
on the phone.
absolutely.
Lusty
All right.
Ping. I want to call him Rusty Ping.
I like it.
Better not.
Don't do that either.
Oh, you
They
but your
don't wanna
attitude is
say
kind of
my
rusty
actual
right now.
name.
I got to
It
be
is.
honest. It is kind of rusty. Your
It
attitude.
screams tetanus
I
shot.
don't know why you're
Okay.
yelling at us.
We just met and this has
All right.
deteriorated in a week.
You all right?
It's been a rough 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, listen. Maybe you should just take a
Okay.
break for a little bit. Just relax.
Yeah.
Don't share anything
I'm
classified.
literally-
Don't call a
I'm
show.
literally on a leave of absence from my current job.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you've got some things going on. So just take a break. All right. Take a breath. Go have a bong hit.
Enjoy your free time.
Yeah. Where should he go, Casey? Should he go? Where can he go to relax? Like a pump?
It's a beautiful
Is the
day.
Oregon
It's a
Can he
great
go
day
to
still
to
open?
Can he go to the pumpkin patch?
take a hike.
I suppose if you wanted to go outside and do something like that, maybe the crowd might be a little bit much. I was just thinking a nice little, maybe
can't.
find a
I
Denny's,
can't because my
hit a
back
grand
is
slam.
thrashed.
All right.
Hmm.
Well,
My back is completely thrashed. I have 2 deteriorating discs in the middle of my back.
They have soft
I
seats
have
at
2
Denny's.
deteriorating discs in the middle of my neck. Okay, and I told you about the head injury that I suffered in 2004.
somebody sent us a text and said, "You guys are paying for fake callers now. This guy's absolutely real."
I've
This
Really
is not.
fake
never
callers?
met
It's
this
100%
guy.
Absolutely.
real.
No, I will bring down. Where can I email or send?
You
my
don't
documentation?
listen. We have to go. You don't have to do. I believe you. I believe
Yeah.
that you were in the military and honorably discharged. You don't have to do any of that.
People write the show. We read their comments,
Yeah.
whether win, lose, or draw.
You just take a break. All
That's
right.
why I
You take care
never
of
get
yourself.
on social media.
All right. I gotta go.
Yeah, it seems to be a triggering thing.
Fine.
All right.
I'll be down at your front door in about roughly 35 to 40 minutes.
DoorDash isn't here that quick.
All right, buddy. Hang on the phone. I'll get your boss's number because I'm sure you want to talk to him. I'm sure he can't wait to talk
Thanks.
to
Oh
you.
yeah, he would. Maybe
There you go. Oh boy.
just before the holidays, get a second one in.
Oh boy. Somebody said this guy's unbelievable. DD-214 is DD-214 is separation papers. It doesn't prove
Correct.
special ops. He's pissed. People are calling his
Yes,
bluff.
it's all. It has it right there for my career field.
This one
One
says
Charlie
this guy
4.
needs decaf. This one says Jesus Christ.
Go ahead.
Amber alert is
Read
needed
them
for
all.
this guy. I don't know why that is said.
Amber Alert. I don't
I'm
know.
already on medication.
All right.
I'm on medication.
This one says that this guy belongs in an asylum. That's not nice.
That's rude.
I
That's
was there
uncalled for.
once.
He's been there.
All
he
right.
didn't like
I
it.
was there once.
Listen, Lusty Ping, you take care of yourself. We got to go. I don't even know what just happened, but
Yeah.
we appreciate your call.
It's not your fault.
All
It's
right.
not your fault.
Love you,
at
buddy.
all.
You
Most
take care of
things
yourself.
are. Maybe not this one.
You take care of yourself, okay?
Seriously, though, go get that grand slam.
All right, we got to go. Oh, my God.
You can't get a grand slam with a herniated disc.
Someone
Sure
said,
you
what's this guy's name? He says his name is Lusty Ping.
Lusty Ping.
That's what's on his, he says that's on his birth
There's
certificate.
only 6 of them on Earth.
5.
All right, here's some cash. Oh, boy. It's 105.9 The Brew. Tanner, Drew, and Laura getting a lot of talkback messages and calls about Rusty Ping, who just called in a second ago.
Lusty Ping.
Lusty Ping. Whatever.
It's
the guy.
It's a weird name.
The guy formerly known as Mr. Anonymous.
Yes.
He's called off and on the last couple of days or weeks, and he's just saying some interesting things. You know, he's the one who claims that he killed a man using a cell phone charger because he was in the special ops.
Because I was on baby leave when that first happened, so he just called randomly and was telling you guys about his...
Yeah.
Yeah, he had just discovered the show. I
Yeah, he
believe.
just
Like he
found
was
it.
driving to work or something,
okay.
and he had us on.
And we were the lucky ones.
Yes.
A lot of text messages are coming in. This guy, this person says, wait, what's this guy's name? I want to look him up on the internet. We looked him up and found a bunch of articles. Lusty Ping is apparently his real name. This person says this dude needs to be committed. Fat Thor says seems like you're gonna have to get a bigger budget so you guys can get some bulletproof vests with the Brew logo on it. This person says we should have Big John, who shows up at our Bacon and Beers next time, fight this guy at our next Bacon and Beer.
Man, people are getting rowdy quick.
This person says, oh my God, please get Rusty Thing to do news and sports.
They don't really need us if Lusty is in town.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep saying Rusty
Honestly,
Ping sounds better than
because
Lusty Ping.
is a name nobody's ever heard of.
Like I knew a girl in high school was a little bit lusty.
But I got a buddy named Rusty. I've never met a Lusty.
No, there's only 6 of them.
Now we have.
Or 5 of them, or whatever. I'm exhausted. We got some talkback messages. Download it for your cell phone. It's free, the iHeartRadio app.
Hey, Pew Boy Jr. Rusty Pink. Man, you better back up off my people, bro.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys cut this fool off, man? Real talk. You frustrated me, dude. Made me want to slap you around.
I happen to like Mr. Anonymous, a.k.a. Lusty Ping.
Me too.
Yeah, he's an acquired taste, but you grow into him.
He's interesting. I think he's got a lot of good things, a lot of interesting things to say.
I see an article for a David Lusty Ping in 2013, arrested for psilocybin mushroom use and bipolar disorder. Huh. Maybe it's the same guy. Better watch out, Tanner. He's coming for you.
Hey, Tyler here. Hey, LP, formerly Mr. Anonymous.
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 Formerly Mr. Anonymous. Kind of sounds like he's your guys' new stalker, and in a very bad way.
Good. Yeah, all the great shows have stalkers.
If he is the guy from the article, which we don't know, there are only a few on Earth, but that dude got busted big time. 71 marijuana plants, 10 one-gallon bags full of mushrooms, and threatened to burn down the house of the place he was at.
Oh. Everything was fine up until the burning of the house.
Mm-hmm. He was flushed out with pepper spray. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, if it's him.
Lusty Ping.
That's intense.
Killed a man with a phone charger. Hi, it's Tanner, Drew, and Laura. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Krusty Bing, Lusty's cousin.
Oh, hey, Krusty.
No, I'm just kidding. Hey, so I have an emergency room horror story. I was in a car accident up in Skagway, Alaska, like 12 years ago. They didn't have a doctor in the town, and I went through the windshield and ended up almost taking my ear off. But I had to sit there for 7 hours while they flushed glass and rocks and stuff out of my ear.
So
and
there was
head.
no doctor at all? Was it just like the guy who ran the gas station who came down? I'll just wash this out of your ear.
It was I had a nurse practitioner and another like registered nurse there, and it was pretty bad. I mean, they ended up giving me like 75 stitches, but I didn't have anyone to give me any medicine. So I had to be awake and alert and feel all the things while they did it for 7 hours before I got on a life flight.
That's brutal.
Dude.
Yeah, so it was pretty gnarly. It ended up with like 200 stitches in my face.
Oh, my God.
Struck my ear and stuff. So
You look like Hellraiser or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Freddy Krueger's.
Now he looks like Sloth from Goonies.
All right, bro. Well, listen.
Now I look like I have cauliflower ear, which is pretty great because, I mean, I'm a pretty big guy as it is. So
just tell people you got it in a fight.
Exactly. Now I look like a fighter. And,
yeah.
Dangerous.
Tell people you got it in a
little
fight.
did people know I was just stupid and didn't have a seatbelt on. So
buckle up.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for the call, bro.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Listen, if you missed this hour's keyword for your chance to go fund yourself and win $1,000, I will give it to you again here in less than 10 minutes. We're commercial free thanks to Lazy Boy on the Brew. We just went and did a deep dive into David Rusty Ping, Mr. Anonymous, the
Yeah.
guy who says he claimed to have killed a man with a cell phone charger when he was a special ops soldier. We found a bunch of articles from that arrest that he was telling us about on the radio.
Well, so someone else told us about the arrest. So I'm
No, he told us about on the air. He
he said he was arrested during.
and he said there was an article. At some point, he mentioned an article.
Yeah, but didn't he say he was like on the front page of the newspaper
Oh,
or
yeah,
something?
yeah,
Like
there
he
it
made it
is.
sound like he was like a celebrity.
I don't know
or
if
something.
he was on the front page.
That was a raid.
But we found a bunch of stories about this raid. They had to raid this place. I guess he had a bunch of psilocybin, shrooms, and
70 weed plants and guns.
But he did get a reduced sentence, only 90 days in jail instead of the standard 4 to 12 months for that offense, a serious offense.
So if you threaten to burn the building down, you have all that stuff and guns. You got a good deal. Good lawyer there.
They seized 71 weed plants, 10 1-gallon plastic bags of psilocybin mushrooms.
So think about
and
that.
3 loaded guns.
That's freezer bags, right? So like, look how big that bag is. That's packed like a pillow full of mushrooms.
Damn.
That dude knows how to party.
That's a lot of
Yay.
shrooms, Mr. Lusty.
Yeah, big
Mr. Lust.
I mean,
Can
to
we call
be
him
fair,
that?
there are worse things he could be doing. I mean,
Well, yeah, that probably wasn't his biggest offense. Is his pillowcase full of mushrooms?
Listeners all over the city are now looking up this guy on the internet. I wonder if he's trending in the Portland area.
I'm
on
sure he
TikTok.
is.
But 7308 says, when I look up Lusty Ping, for some reason all I got was softcore ping pong pictures.
Ooh, those are the best.
We did give the guy our boss's number, but it was just Casey's direct line to his office. So that's
that's fair.
He's on the rise in the company.
We'll
Probably
see how
would
that goes.
for the best.
We are commercial free thanks to Lazy Boy on the Brew. Well, a new study of a brain scan reveals that if you want more pleasurable sex, you need to eat first.
Okay.
Oh.
Have a protein bar or some grapes or something.
maybe.
Is it just work like any other type of physical exercise, kind of? That
Gives you
have-
energy?
You're
You're not-
able to perform better?
Yeah, you're not hangry.
But there's got to be a happy medium. We all know when sex has been canceled by a calzone.
Right.
Something like, oh my God,
Yeah,
side
it's like
ache.
maybe keep it light.
Yeah,
Maybe have a
medium.
nice salad or something like that, not a chicken Alfredo
I was.
bowl.
That's literally what I was going to reference. Is the chicken Alfredo bowl because my breath will stink for a day after I
Well,
eat
and
one of
also
those
you
things.
just feel so heavy and like the dairy and like there are just some things that make you feel
Like, baby, I just
like
ate an
a
entire
lump.
bowl of Olive Garden. You're gonna have to get on top.
Exactly. Well, I was going to say, you eat so much that the two of you flip a coin for who gets to be the lay there.
So it's unlimited breadsticks, baby. You're gonna have to do the work tonight.
And then
told
also,
you, don't get a second
who
basket.
gets to use the bathroom first after you jiggle something loose?
Those who don't tag team after a trip to Olive Garden aren't in love.
Well, food and sex are two of life's greatest pleasures, obviously, and now science says that they're even better together. Not at the
Like
exact
how
same time.
together?
I don't like that.
How together we talking?
Yeah,
like
keep the food out of my actual moment.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else. Researchers from Norway's University of Oslo, is it Oslo, O-S-L-O?
Oslo, yeah.
Oslo, have uncovered that soft caresses don't feel as satisfying when you're hungry. It makes sense because, you just, I'm impatient when I'm hungry.
Yeah, on
And-
edge.
Yeah.
So
and
can't all that have something to do with it?
you know what they say? A way to a man's heart is through his stomach. So if you really want to set the mood, just feed your man.
Well, it's one way to his heart. There's another way.
There's one other way. We
There's-
can't
there
talk
are-
about
It's
that.
two. Like if you look on the Waze app, if you hit alternate routes, there's one
It'll
other
take you
way.
somewhere else.
We'll share
Okay.
that route with you in the Donkey Show podcast
Yeah,
today.
you might
can
be
hear
able
it
to guess.
At 1059thebread.com. Touch pleasantness was higher after a meal than without.
I mean, I
Touch
feel like
pleasantness is not a phrase I've ever said. I've never
Me either.
A word I've never
You
said
know
those
what it
together.
is? It's when you so I walk by my wife and you go for a temperature check. You put your hand on their shoulder and they give you the. Ugh. That's less likely if they've had a burrito.
right. It's like the Snickers commercials. Everyone's in a better mood when they have a little
It's
something
so
in their
true.
stomach
I am
first.
Blanche from the Golden Girls when I haven't had any food.
Yeah.
They subsequently asserted that that this gut hormone that drives food motivation and increase food intake was instinctive. It was linked. I can't speak this morning. It was linked to levels of pleasure.
Okay.
So that's
the
kind of
point.
interesting, right? Like your body sets off these chemicals in your stomach that kind of turns you on in a way. I mean, not necessarily an aphrodisiac by itself, but
I mean, in
something.
some foods, dark chocolate, and that's the only one I can think of right
Werther's
now. But there are other foods that are directly linked to putting people in the mood.
Right.
So.
What puts you in the mood, Laura? Like I would think of pizza or something. Just
There's
something
not-
simple.
I mean, if you want to really get on my good side, regardless of who you are, you will take me out to pizza.
Mhm.
Okay, but I don't know if that would,
Do you get friend zoned with pizza, or is that a key to the bedroom?
It's not a key to the bedroom. But even if you take me out to pizza and I
It's
do,
gotta be-
and
hold
I
on,
do
hold
friend
on.
zone you,
It's-
we're gonna be good friends. And it's gonna be a great.
It might not be a key to the bedroom, but you're at least jingling the keys to the bedroom.
Exactly. You can see a key.
Yeah. Do you want this key?
No, that's how you get me on a date. I'm not gonna promise anything happens after or beyond that. But I mean, if you want to get me out, take me to pizza.
And it's true. You don't even know if the pizza's good yet. You can't confirm the bedroom.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
like, 'cause-
Even bad pizza's kind of good. You know what I'm saying?
It's like sex.
Exactly.
You could get bad pizza and bad sex and make a decent night.
Yeah. There you
Balances
go.
each
Yeah,
other.
it really does. That adds up.
Let's go to John. Good morning, John.
Well, beer, of course, is a good one.
For
Beer?
what? For
It leads to having to take a leak in the middle of things.
Oh, so food helps. Alcohol gives beer goggles and it lowers
But
people's
it's a mood
discretion.
killer.
Inhibitions.
Yeah, he's right though, because this happened to me probably about a year ago. I was with my girlfriend at the time, and we had a lot to drink that night, and I had to pee in the middle of it, and I had to stop. I go, I'm not going to enjoy this if I don't go to the bathroom.
I gotta be honest, like that makes
I'm not
sense.
gonna
Like
make it.
you gotta
Yeah.
go, but also what a mood killer. You know, be
Yeah.
like, hold
It
on
is.
one second. I gotta take a leak real
Yeah,
quick. And then
she just
especially
laid there like that frog meme.
Yeah, especially if you've got like an ensuite or something, and you can hear them just like peeing into the. And
I always turn the faucet
a
on. so I
loud
don't have to-
leak, and you're like, oh,
Turn the
boy,
fan
here
and
we go.
faucet on and muffle the
You can
sound.
be quick. You hop off the bed like an Avatar character, scurry back.
That's the worst when you're
Now,
on
if you're
some.
trying to hold it,
Go
does
ahead.
it make you last longer?
No,
I don't.
That
know.
actually has the opposite effect, at least from my
I-
limited
it
history.
does.
Thanks for the call, brother. We appreciate it. Hi, it's Tanner, Drew, and Laura. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
I don't know if I don't know if I have the right number. I won Dave Chappelle tickets on Tuesday. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Am I? Is this the hotline?
No, it's
Or
not the
radio
hotline,
station?
but you're live on the air now, ruining the show for everybody.
Sorry. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
I'm gonna hang up.
No, you're fine. Hang on, hang on the phone. We'll make sure you get your tickets. But if you,
Let me guess, you haven't gotten your email yet.
everyone needs to calm down.
I
Casey's a
haven't.
one-man show with 9 radio stations that are all giving away tickets. Casey, I promise Casey will get to you, okay?
Okay, no
All right.
problem.
The beef water is on it. Thank you, my friend. People just get, hey, I won tickets like an hour ago and I haven't seen them in my email yet.
Exactly.
Give us a second. Especially if the show's like a year from now, we're not going to worry about it right away. We're going to, we got to worry about things that are happening now.
We got priorities.
Right.
Instant gratification all the time.
I'm sorry for yelling. I got a little worked up there. It's
That's
rude of
okay.
me. We're going to find out what's trending next. Hang on. 1059 The Brew. It's Tanner, Drew, and Laura. We got a couple of talk back messages to listen to. If you have a complaint, comment, or suggestion for the show, download the iHeartRadio app for your cell phone. It's free. And once you have the Brew streaming, press the microphone button to record something.
Hey, Taylor here. You know, guys, one of the things that makes your show so great is how it takes all these twists and turns and whatnot, and you guys just effortlessly roll with it.
Doesn't feel that.
By the way,
can't even say
if
that.
I called-
I don't know what my problem is this morning with words.
If it makes you feel any better, he didn't say it
He
right.
didn't say it right either. So, but yeah, it doesn't feel like that. It's very stressful in here sometimes, especially when I don't know, like if we're live and I take a call from someone like Mr. Anonymous or Lusty Rusty or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Like, okay, do I bail on this now? Is this good? Do people care? And if I'm interested, then I don't really care what anybody thinks, and so I just go with it.
Especially when they come in rogue, like we're talking about something else, and then they're there, and we're like,
Yeah.
well, are we going there? And yeah, sure.
Yeah, like
this time, yeah.
Derailed the show a little bit, but we're going to run with it.
Yeah, and he definitely ruffled some feathers along the
Yeah.
way.
And if you don't like it, I mean, the show's free, for God's sakes. What are we gonna...
You guys just effortlessly roll with it. By the way, if I called up and was all gruff and whatnot, could I get Casey's number?
Well, it's been a half hour since Lusty Ping said he was going to come visit you.
Uh-oh.
Better stick your head out the window and make sure that there's not some stranger stalking around the parking lot waiting for you.
We actually did check a few minutes ago. I did not see anybody in the parking lot, at least nobody that I didn't recognize.
That's because he's wearing full camo. He's hiding in the woods. You wouldn't be able to see him.
I am going to have security escort me to my car later on today, though. That's definitely going to
Yeah, I changed all my social media pictures. Now I'm a 65-year-old Puerto Rican man.
It's Tanner, Drew, and Laura. Good morning.
Hey, this is John again.
Hey, buddy.
Last ditch effort. Beefwater have any tool tickets laying around?
Oh boy! Wow, this
The show is tonight.
This
Wow, just grab the dumpster. Here
Right.
comes-
Tonight.
I don't know
Late
if he's
today.
got any extra tickets. I don't know if he's got them like one pair for himself, or if he's got any extras. I'll tell you what though, if he does, if we do have any extra tool tickets, I'll make sure Casey does like an Instagram blowout today.
There you go.
So follow us on Instagram at 1059 The Brew. I'm not guaranteeing anything. I'm just going to go ask him. And if there are, he'll put a post up on the internet.
I'm following, so.
Okay,
You know,
buddy.
So, yeah,
you know.
just like with my newborn, a big chance of a blowout this afternoon.
Yeah,
But hey, if all else fails, I know where you can get some tool tickets. Ticketmaster.com.
Oh, bing, 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 bing.
Well, they're still available, but,
bong.
you know.
Yeah, right. We get it.
I was just trying to, you know,
Huge price tag.
Yeah,
throw in the last ditch little.
Yeah,
I love you guys.
Love you too, brother.
Love you
Thanks,
too.
John. We
Kiss some
appreciate
ass.
the call, my friend. Oh, sorry. I
He's
gotta-
like, I'm going to compliment you until Weekend at Porky's get some tickets.
It's Tanner, Drew, and Laura. Good morning.
Hey, just talking about me? I'm on your front doorstep right now.
Oh, there he is, Luster.
he's
Oh, he is here.
Not Luster.
What is his name?
Lusty.
Lusty.
I got my passport in hand.
Man, this
I
isn't
don't-
customs.
I don't need it. I don't need it. Listen, we're good, bro.
We have a lot on the plate.
We're good.
You know
Listen,
what I mean?
he just drove all the way here. You guys aren't
40
even going to go
so
down
40
and say
minutes,
hey?
Is that from he came from Washington?
Where did you
then, I
come
guess.
from?
I'm in the building.
Oh, he is
What the
inside.
hell is happening?
You can hear that he's inside.
What is happening?
Is this a good time to tell him we're closed?
Listen, I can't come out there. We got to do our Donkey Show podcast. You know, I got stuff to do. I got meetings.
And honestly,
care.
that is the truth.
And Drew's got his third kid he's got to go
Yeah,
see.
I mean,
so
honestly,
you
God,
can't
Drew.
kill us. We have
Fine.
things to do.
Yeah, because if something happened to me, that's a lot of mouths.
No,
that
no. Let's back up. Okay. I said I would provide documentation.
No, we know. We didn't
Okay.
think you actually said
Yeah,
threatening words.
I don't need
No,
documentation.
That is a very dangerous statement.
Lusty, I believe
do,
you
do
in.
not. I served in the military honorably.
Okay, we believe
to
that.
protect people like you.
We believe that. I don't know why you're coming at us like that. We believe it. We believe it. All right. You were honorably discharged from the military. We believe it. I don't believe it.
All right, first floor, not making progress there. Where are you guys at?
Well, I mean,
First floor, fourth floor?
I'd start in the basement. That's where you start everything.
Yeah.
Don't even start.
Hey, seriously though, you got to go. You can't be here.
Doing that.
Really? Because I am.
Well,
I
Well,
know.
this- the
I'm
second
at-
floor,
Hold
I
on,
mean-
everybody. Everyone,
right.
just calm down.
Nice parking lot.
I'm
nice,
at-
nice Japanese maple you got.
Thank you. We're asking you to leave.
That is a nice maple.
Okay.
I don't need
Let's
the, I
get
don't need
one thing
evidence.
straight.
Okay, go ahead, because we have to
I
move
don't
on.
care. Give me your boss's number.
Okay, it's 1-800 go F yourself.
Employee entrance. Okay, well, that might work.
Okay, I'm gonna call the cops, dude. Do I have to call the cops?
It gets a little frightening.
No. All right. You're politely asking me to leave, correct?
Yes, I'm politely asking you. Don't make us call the pose.
Okay. Well, legally, I now have to leave.
He understands that.
A lot of action.
Hey, everything's gonna be good, bro. You're a good guy. I hope. Just keep your head up. Take care of yourself mentally. All right. You need to take care. It sounds like you said the last 2 weeks have been really rough. You have to take care of yourself.
I just saw a psychiatrist today.
Okay, good. It's a little early for that, but that's good.
Mm-hmm.
No, I see psychiatrists twice a month.
Okay, good. Me
From the
too.
VA.
Me too, buddy. All right. Listen, it was great talking to you, Mr. I'm sorry.
All right. So you're
Lusty.
politely asking me to leave the parking lot.
Yes.
Because I'm here right now.
I would appreciate it if
you
you.
not think I was going to show up?
So did you go back to the lot?
All right, fine. On your request, I'm going to leave. I will call back and talk to your boss.
Okay.
And
That's
then we're
probably
going to go from there. And the real quick comment, go F yourself. Who was that, Sean?
I think it was, actually it was Sean.
Sean said it.
God,
Okay.
Sean, he's
All
got
right,
such
all
a
right,
big mouth.
All right. Yeah, he does. I told you my skill set.
We got it. All right.
We
Thanks,
know.
thanks, buddy. We got to go.
Ooh, there we go. Loading dock. Found it. See you in a minute.
Yeah, the cops will see you in a minute.
Loading dock.
I'm calling the cops if you don't leave.
Boy.
Is he really? He's perimeter checking us? This is a new one.
I'm a bit honored because we haven't had a creepy stalker
We
in
were
a while.
just talking that maybe we're underperforming.
Yeah, that you know
Fine,
you're
I'm
doing
leaving.
you know you're doing something right when you have a lot of haters.
Mm.
Yeah, you got to go, bro.
I did want to see if he has the ability of crawling up on that loading dock, but I'm not here to taunt. So I feel you.
Please, you just taunted him, and now and now he hung up. Or he hung the phone up. All right.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right then.
Laura, what do you think?
What an exciting Thursday. I didn't predict the day going this way.
Dude
but
is here at the station, bro. Like, we seriously have to be careful when we leave. Like, no joke. We have to be careful when we leave the building today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Gotta.
And like, we probably shouldn't do it alone, especially you, little lady.
Yeah.
Little. I don't know why I sound like a cowboy. Little lady.
Yeah. These parts are pretty dangerous. So.
All right. We don't have any time for what's trending. We're just going to go to one more phone call and then get out of here. Good
Sounds
morning.
good.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, good morning. Is this Nick?
Happy Fat Thursday, you troublemaker.
Oh,
Did you
hey,
just
it's
call
Fat
him by
Thor.
his first name?
Whatever. I
Hey,
don't know.
bros, listen, Nick.
What up, Fat Thor?
Oh my God! Hey, good thing that guy doesn't watch the live video, so he doesn't know what you look like, huh?
It's not that hard to figure it out.
Don't be giving him
It's
any
not that-
ideas, Fat Thor.
Well, hey, congratulations! This is great entertainment. I hope you guys stay safe.
Thank
And don't forget, we're raising money for Burnside Skate Park. Open your hearts and your wallets to burnsideproject.org and donate today.
All right,
Be a part of history.
Burnsideproject.org. Thank you, my friend. We appreciate you.
All right, stay safe and thirsty. Happy Fat Thursday.
Happy Fat Thor's Day. A lot of text messages are coming in on our Lazy Boy text line. This person says, holy crap. This person says, holy S. This person says, call the cops immediately. This dude says, this dude is effing nuts. This dude says, that guy is effing stupid. This person says, when I look up Lusty Ping, I already read that one. So there you go. There you go.
He's got a history of being trespassed. So we'll keep an eye out. He's not the only one training.
Here's the big cliffhanger for tomorrow. Will we be alive to do tomorrow's show?
That's actually going in our promo.
Will we be alive?
You got
to do
Dave
tomorrow's
Chappelle and possibly We're Alive.
All right. I'm slightly terrified. We'll see you tomorrow. That's the best. Marcus.
Yeah, I'm here.
What up, sexy bitch?
Do you need me to jack my volume up?
Oh,
jack it right off.
That's right. That's right.
How's that?
Into a cup.
Do a check.
Check. Mic check. 1, 2. Hello.
Sounds pretty
That's
good.
about everything I've got.
That's all we need is everything you got, bruh.
Laura, can you
what?
Not jack into the cup.